We cannot build the future for our youth, but then we can build our youth for the better future. It is our duty to help our students to connect learning with the real life and to provide them with the necessary skills to prepare them for the success. The 21st century learning in a creative designs provide a project-based learning for the students, where there is a no chalk, no board. 21st century has put the emphasis on the 4 C's: collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and communication. So students use 4 C's knowledge in creative ways to produce valuable outcomes and solve complex problems. Expose students to a mixed collaborations and non-collaborative learning experience, and the use of technologies to communicate and being able to evaluate the effectiveness of communications effort. And lastly, reflective, analytical, and evaluative skills used for problem solving and reaching for the conclusions.
Today, students are moving beyond the basics and embracing the 4 C: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity, a super skill for the 21st century. These key skills have always been important for students. When most workers help job in industry, the key skill were knowing as a trade, following direction, getting along with others, working creatively, solving problems, and being professional. Polytechnic is doing an excellent job of teaching these skills. By putting the critical thinking, creative thinking, communication, and collaborating aspects together, Polytechnic students have the ability to solve problems and to work with others. Students love to be challenged and inspired in their learning. They want to collaborate and work with their peers. They're definitely happy to incorporate the technology that they love into their classroom experience as much as they can. In short, they have just a high set of expectations of their educators as their educators have it for them.
Generally speaking, 4 C's can be applied in project-based subjects areas, and it is all in educational, career, and the civic settings throughout students' life. Recent surveys shows that Tvet students have a strong performance and interpersonal strength while working in their projects. Leadership, teamwork, collaborations, and cooperation. Students develop thinking skill, content knowledge, and social and emotional competencies to navigate complex life and a work environment. With the favorite today's topic, conversations. A group of graphic students from the Design Visual Department collaborate with IRDA, a project-based learning, which is fostering a deeper learning outcome at the scale. IRDA requires students to work for the thesis video in the IM Shorties Competitions project.
I think they performed very well. What we had was a product which was very impactful, and I think they had an opportunity to apply all the theories that they've learned at Polytechnic into practice, into something which is, for the market, basically for the masses and for the public. We actually used the teaser that was produced by the Polytechnic students during the launch of our IM Shorties project, and during the event, everyone was very excited. The video teaser created such an impact. It's something that people will remember, and actually people will basically, moving forward, will kind of almost like a benchmark for people to, when they talk about such a video teaser, they will say, hey, look at the I'm Shorties video teaser. That was produced by the Polytechnic students. I think it's important for the students, like Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan students, to be exposed to the industry, because then they actually see how it's done, and they can interact with the professionals. They also improve on their interpersonal skills. They know how to market and pitch ideas, and even sell maybe their product. Having said that, I think this is also a chance for the students to improve on or to apply into practice their creativity, analytical skills, critical thinking, among other things. Now I think the opportunity for everyone, because the game has changed. In previous time, if you wanted to get involved in such productions, basically it would require a lot of maybe funding. But nowadays, this technology has evolved that such possibilities open to anyone and everyone. For example, you can shoot a whole production just by using your handphone. You don't even need a professional camera. So that has basically opened up the sphere for students. They are equipped with the right knowledge as well as the experience to get themselves involved and create a name for themselves. And with the advent of the internet, basically the sky is the limit for them. The market is not just among their friends or the local industry, but the world. First and foremost, we'd like to thank the Polytechnic Ibrahim Sultan for allowing us to work with the students on this project, to collaborate with them. All throughout the process, what they impress us basically with how responsive they were, and also the creative thinking, and how they were able to basically put down our ideas as well as their comments kind of thing into a product that was very impressive and very impactful. They really had it spot on.
These 5 are students, the brainstorm for creating for the creative design thinking before they begin the productions. They collaborate among the team members to get a better result. 4 C's and the projects-based learning. All these elements are provide experience and training for the students to become expansional and also meet the demands of whichever field they are chosen. Our students become valuable partners and co-creators. The rich resources in the communities offering direct benefit to the students and participating companies and the long-term growth for the all and all over. So let's work together and bring our students, our schools, our district and our nation effectively into 21st century. We must all work together to improve the 21st century practices. Thank you.